Hey everyone, I'm your host, Michael Fields. Welcome back to the Accountability Mentorship. Today we're going to be talking about comfort zones. So, the first question I want to ask you is, what does it take for you to become involved into your comfort zones? The question we need to ask ourselves about this is, at what point or action or event happens for you to go from fully successful to being in your comfort zone? And for a lot of people, comfort zones can be just basically getting off track on being successful and listening to motivation material, and then going back to the old routine. And a lot of people follow these comfort zones because these comfort zones are here to kind of protect you. They're here to kind of say, hey, you're here you're supposed to survive, so we're going to have you do the most basic things to survive because you know what's safe enough to survive. Well, we need to get out of our comfort zone and become successful by doing other stuff, by listening to self-motivation material, by getting out there and helping people find their passions and purposes so that we can have a better purpose in our life. So that comfort zone, yeah, it's okay. A lot of people in this world are comfortable where they're at, and so be it. So if you want to be comfortable where you're at and you don't want to achieve something that's going to be part of your passions and purposes, then by all means, stay in that comfort zone. But for the others that strive to find your purpose and passion and work at it daily, sometimes it sucks because you just get one negative thought and it pushes you into that comfort zone. So we need to find what events spark your landslide of being fully successful or on track to achieving your dreams and goals. We need to find what event sparks the landslide from successful to complete comfort zone. And even though it could be, not fully all comfort zone, there is things that happen in your life that will happen and create the comfort zone. This could be anything from, I've tried my best, I can't achieve this one thing, so I'm just going to go back to what I do normally on a day-to-day basis. Or just because one thing goes wrong, we think that task is impossible. Well, I tell you what, nothing in this world is impossible. And what we need to do is get rid of those negative things that push us into the comfort zone, and we need to prepare for them. What events could we do to prevent our comfort zone from coming up or happening? Or how could you prepare for those events that are going to try to push you into the comfort zone? How can we prepare for them? If you already know ahead of time that, hey, at this point in time, if I feel unsuccessful, I'm going to be negative, how could we prepare for it? If we planned and prepared for these comfort zone issues, how successful do you think you could be personally? Or how much better do you think you can stay on track if you prepared for those negative issues? Prepare for these by asking yourself, what is going to help push me from being fully successful and happy with what I'm doing into the comfort zone? What do you think is going to do that? Kind of journal this week and write it down. Write down everything that you think is going to push you into that comfort zone. We need to find ways to prevent yourself from getting from fully successful or successful into this comfort routine or the comfort zone by finding a routine. And with this routine, we talked about routine in the last couple podcasts ago, and we want to create a routine for staying on task and keeping yourself out of the normal day-to-day hustle and bustle, and to on the path of helping you guys, helping everyone find that passion and purpose and keeping on that path. And to keep on that path, you want to add stuff to your routine that's going to help you. So when you start getting those negative thoughts, you want yourself to, hey, you know what? I'm getting this negative thought. I feel like I'm going to fail. I need to turn a self-motivation thing on. So you turn a self-motivation tape on, or a book. You sit down and read a book. You specifically need to find something to add to your routine that's going to help you get from that, landslide to staying on track. So we need to plan for that. We need to find, like I said, a book or, someone that is going to motivate you, and listen to them for like a good hour or two. Sometimes we need that, during the day. And then there's some days where we feel like we're never off track, and we specifically are going to have a great day and we're going to be on track. But those other days that we're not going to be on track. We need to prepare for it, and we need to have this material ready to go. So my call to action message is, what are you going to do to keep yourself accountable and to prevent yourself from getting into these comfort zones? What are you going to do? What are you going to add into your routine? What are you going to do on a daily basis that's going to keep you out of these comfort zones? This is probably the most important thing to find in our successful, paths to building our own businesses, or finding that passion or purpose, and following through with it. If we skip preparing for this is what leads everyone to failure. This is one of the things that lead everyone to failure, because if we're not prepared for the comfort zone issues, then we're never going to succeed in our businesses and finding our passions and purposes. So my call to action to you guys, to everyone, is create a routine that's going to keep you on track, and listen to content. You need to find books. You need to find people you can listen to that are going to motivate you. When going through events and they will get you off track, keep a journal and write down all the things that get you off track, so you can realize how to fix these issues. Next, you need to create a plan that is going to keep you on track. Write down in that journal and prepare for, if I fail, my comfort zone is going to kick in. So write that down. Write down what you think failure is to you, and be prepared for it, because not every millionaire or successful business owner is going to just fully succeed and there's going to be no failure. Obviously, there's going to be failure. So we need to prevent for that. If you want to do what you do with your finding your passions and dreams, and that's what you are called to do, you feel like you're called to do, then we need to protect that. All three of these things are going to be your game plan to keep you on track. No matter how big or shitty the issue is, no matter how much you fail, this game plan will keep you on track and keep you motivated and keep you going down that path of purpose and passion. That's all I have for y'all today. And thank you guys for once again for listening to me. If you like this podcast or know anybody else that might like this podcast, please like and subscribe to this right now. For listeners that want extra motivational material, please go to my accountability and mentorship page and group and check it out. I live post a lot of different stuff during the week, so check it out. And I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys have a great New Year this